Hi friends, we are with lesson number 4, string and list. So the lesson content for today is string, changing cases of a string, checking a string, slicing, joining, replacing, how does in operator work with string, list, add or delete items to the list, in operator working with list, number list, how can I convert a string value to a list of values, how can I slice a list. So without further ado, we will see the first section, which is string. What is a string? String is something like your full name is a string, or any alphabetical characters is known as a string. Anything that will put within inverted comma in Python is known as a string. So we are asking here for a full name, then asking them to print a name. Let me clear the outputs. Okay. Asking to print the name and printing how many characters the name has. The character is including any space, if any. For example, while you type your name, if you type your name with 2 or 3 words, in between would have some space. That space also counted. If you want to print first letter of your name, you just need to put name square bracket 0, because the first character counted as 0, second character counted as 1, third character counted as 2, and so on. So string index starts from 0, not from 1. So computer counting, meaning string index, starts from 0. If you want to see the last letter of the name, it is basically minus 1. So we're going to check out this. Let's run this. Okay. For the first time we are running, so it's connecting now. So once connected, it asks for a name. So I am typing my full name, Aman Rahman. So you can see your name is Aman Rahman. 11 characters including the space here. First letter is A, second letter is M, last letter is N. So remember again, characters in a string are indexed as 0, 1, 2, counted as 0, 1, 2. So the last one is minus 1. Last one is minus 1. Okay. Alright. So the next part is changing cases of a string. What is changing cases of a string? Again, here we'll be typing full name. Print out the name here. It will count how many spaces we have. Whenever you want to do any counting, you need to put here name.count. Name.count. Counting what? Counting spaces. Counting spaces. You want to change the name to capital letter, it is name.upper. All to small letter, name.lower. Name.lower. Capitalize only the first letter of the name, name.capitalize. Capitalize first letter of every word, name.title. Name.title. So let's take a look. It's quite simple. Once I run the code, you will know. Okay. So let me put the same entry here. So you notice in my typing, A is capital, R is capital. That's what I have typed. I enter. So you can see Aman Rahman. I got one space here. All converted to capital letter. All converted to small letter. Only the first letter of the name is capital. Rest of them all small. First letter of every word is capital. Aman A is capital, R is capital. So these are known as string functions, also known as string methods. So you must have a string, and then you can use dot upper, dot lower, dot capitalize, dot title, and so on the string. So whenever you need to manipulate string, this would be useful. Sometimes user type, user entry, anyhow. Type name anyhow. You want to print it out all in capital letter, no problem, you can convert it to upper. You want to do some checking in lowercase, you can convert all of them to lowercase and then do the checking. So any kind of operations with string is possible here. Possible here with changing cases of string. Next section, checking a string. Here got a fixed name here, Aman. printing the name, checking whether the name has got only alphabet. So by right this should return a true value because the name has got only alphabet. Name has got only lowercase letter. No, got uppercase also. So it should return a false here. Name has only uppercase letter. Also this should return a false. Shall we check? Yes. Check it. Aman. Name got only alphabet true. Only lowercase false. Only uppercase false. I changed this one to small a to show you. Run again. And this change it to true. Right, lowercase change it to true. So it is quite easy to check whether the name got only alphabet, only lower, only upper, and so on. So you can modify the name to any name. Probably you can key in your name and then check it through. Okay. Another useful function for this is to check on passwords. So this is a password. So you wanted to check whether the password has got only numbers. No, this password has got some alphabets. So if you put is numeric, it will go and check does it got only numbers or not. Or the password has got alphabets and or numbers. Is alphanumeric. This should return you true. Whereby this should return you false. Run this. So you can see first one is false because it has got some alphabets also. Alphabets and or numbers true because you put alphanumeric. So you can change the password to anything that you want or run the code again. You run it few times so that you will understand better. The third one is the second password. It has got some special characters. So we are checking here, does it got only alphabet or numbers? No, it has got special characters. Special character means should return you false. So this is a way when someone is entering the password, some websites are checking whether the password strength is enough or not. This is a way to check it. One way to check it, the password strength. Next one, slicing a string. Like slicing a fruit or slicing a meat, you can also slice a string. I purposely put a long string here. When I put 0:6, it will print from index 0 to 5. 6 not included. Terminal value not included. That is 0 to 6. When I print 6 colon, it will start from index number 6 until to the end of the string. When I put here :6, it will print from the start of the string until to index 5. But 6 is not included. So remember the counting start with 0. T is 0. O is 1. D is 2. A is 3. Y is 4. And so on. Let me run the code and check through. It prints out today. With a space also counted there. There is actually a space here. In the printing, there is a space here. Today, T-O-D-A-Y and then the space. 6:6 is I. Until the end of it, I am learning a lot. :6, 0 to 5. 0 to 5 means from here until today. So you can change this number. 0 to 6, you can change it to anything. For example, you want to modify from 10 to 16. I don't know which is 10. I don't know which is 16. You can give it a try. 10 to 16. It will print out that. 16 onwards, you can print out that. After the learning, a lot. Until 16, also can. So you can modify to any valid numbers and then you can see how the printout works. But you can't put here 160 because you don't have so many characters. If you do that, let's see what would happen. It will print out only what it can. Beyond that, you don't have. So it will just ignore it. Okay, so 10 to 16 is 10 to 16. If you put a very large number, it may ignore that particular part wherever it can't. This is slicing. So when you have a long text, you want to separate portion, separate a particular portion possible. For example, you got a product code. First 3 items are alphabet. Next 4 items are numbers. You want to separate only the numbers? You can. Or only the alphabet? You can. That is possible through slicing. Next one, joining string. I got message here. I like apple, orange, mango. Let me comment out this section, show you one by one, so that you'll understand better. So you can see, I like apple, orange, mango. Then I got another message here which is known as join message. What is this join message? It will join the original message with a plus. Plus is not meant for addition. Note down, these are alphabets. These are string. So plus meant for joining. So together with this, I want to join grapes, pears. So comma grapes, comma pears and full stop. So that is a join message. Let's check it. Can it join or not? Yeah, it can join clearly. Great, it can join. I also got additional message here. I also got additional message saying, but I don't like guava. But I don't like guava. Can I combine the additional message together with the join message? Possible. How to? You can use the join technique like this, plus equal. Meaning join message equal join message plus additional message. Already you got a join message like this. This is a join message. And this is additional message. It can combine it together. See, can combine it together. So let's say you keep on adding some items. You can keep on adding item to the string, no problem at all. So whenever you run the code, probably you may have to comment out certain section, run part by part for you to learn it better. You can modify this code. You can type it, modify this code, change it to whatever you like, run the code and then see how does it work and learn from there. So understand the way to join string is plus, using plus. Next one, replace part of a string. So you can see here I like apple, orange, mango. Wherever got comma, I want to replace with slash. Can I do that? Can. It is dot replace. So basically what I want to replace, I want to replace comma with what I want to replace. I want to replace it with a space and slash. Space and slash. I purposely put a space so that the clarity would be good. So this is replaced message. Run it to show you. Take a look. I like apple, comma orange, comma mango. I have replaced that with apple slash orange slash mango. So replace will replace part of the text with something else. That is replace. Next one, in operator with a string. This is to check whether an item is inside the string or not. You take a look. This is something like a shopping list. I need to buy these 3 items. And asking for an input here. What item do you want to buy? Whatever the input they type, we want to convert it to lower. Just now we learned the lower function. We can convert it to lowercase because we keep everything in lowercase here. If the item is already in the string, then we just say this message and then print out the list. Print out the list. They mean the string of items. So if the item is not inside the list, then we print out this message, join the item to the list, and then print out the list. So put some messages over there for the user to understand. So let me run this and key in here orange. Key in here orange. Enter. So orange is not available in the list, so it is added. You can see it's ordered. So we put clearly here by plus a comma plus the item they have keyed in. Run here apple. So you just say apple is already in the buy list. Don't have to say it one more. But if you key in with the apple with a capital A, see what happened. Also it say apple is already in the buy list. Why? Because you have converted to lowercase. You pre-expect that. You pre-expect some user may type capital letter, small letter. So using dot lower. If you didn't use dot lower, then apple with a capital A also will be added to the list of buy items. So the in operator is very, very powerful. It will go and check completely the string. Check for something whether it is available or not. If it is available, it will do something. Not available, it will do something else. So what you want it to do, you can just code it by yourself. Correct? Whatever you want it to do in each category, you can code it by yourself. This is the in operator working with string. So these are all very powerful commands. They look very simple, but if you use correctly, you can do a lot of things in programming using string operations. Next one is a list. What is a list? List basically a data structure that store multiple values in an organized manner. A list will look like this. List will have a name, equal sign, square bracket open, square bracket close. And list can have any many number of items separated by comma. Must all the items be only alphabet? No. Numbers also possible. Some item can be alphabet, some item can be number, some item can be boolean, some other item can be float possible. So mixed data type also possible in list. Let's start with a list of string values. So fruits here, we are printing fruits. Okay. So number of items here also length. So length will do counting. Currently there are 4 items here, it will say 4. So the index as usual start with 1. Start with 0, not with 1. Second item is 1. The last item is minus 1. Let's run the code to show you. So you can take a look. Number of items in the list is 4. First item is apple. Second item is orange. Last item is grapes. Right? So it automatically look for it. Let me put a number here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Run it to check whether they can detect the last item correctly. And you can see last item you can detect correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4. So mix things also possible. Mix things also possible. Let me remove it now. Save it, run it to show you. Okay. Can I add item to the list? Can I delete item from the list? Possible. So let's see these things one by one. One by one. I comment out. I have a list here. I'm printing the list. To add an item to the list, the command is .append. So .append will add the item to the end of the list. Remember, to the end of the list. In a proper queue system. In a proper queue system. Run it. You can see here, banana is added to the end of the list. Since we want banana to be capital B to follow this order, we can change this one to capital B. Run it. The banana added to the end of the list. Can I add something in between? You can. For that, the function is .insert. When you say .insert, where you want to insert the index location you have to give. You want to insert this as the second item. Second item is index 1. Index 1. Run it. Take a look. Pear is added as the second item. So orange, mango, banana all push behind. This is something like cutting the queue. Cut queue. And is given some kind of priority to add as a second item. Pear. Okay. Next one. Removing items from the list. Removing item from the list. We want to remove the third item. Command is POP2. POP2. Run it. Look at the previous one, third item orange, which has got removed. So when something got removed, you don't find empty space there. The list will compact itself. Mango become item number 3 and banana become item number 4. So the indices automatically modify. The indices automatically modify. Whenever you add item to the list grow in size. Whenever you remove item from the list shrink in size. Okay. Just POP with no index number will automatically remove the last item. Automatically remove the last item. Let's take a look. The last item got removed. So I am printing out progressively one by one, step by step, to show you what's happening. This one will remove the item pair. There is item here pair. Run it. It will remove that item pair. Is removed. So anyway, if you got too many pairs, it will delete only the first occurrence. First pair it will remove. Correct. So when you got many pairs, not all the pairs are removed. Only the first pair is removed. Later when we go further lesson, I will show you how do you remove all the pairs at one shot. So this is all the list operation. Dot append, dot insert, dot pop, dot remove. Dot pop is removing by index number. Dot remove is to remove by the actual item name. Actual item itself you want to remove, you just specify it. That is dot remove. Same way the in operator works with a list also. For example, I got a list here of the same item, apple, milk, egg, asking for input, convert to lower. If the item already there, I want to do this. If the item is not there, I want to append it. Look at line number 10. This is the only difference compared to string. You got dot append. Run it. Flour. Want to buy flour. So flour is added. Run it. Want to buy egg. Egg is already in the list, so it just shows. This one works something like a shopping list. So you need to know how to operate things with the list. So if you got a list of items, then you need to know how to append some of them, how to insert it, how to pop some items, and how to remove some items. How do you check whether an item inside the list? If it is inside, what you would do. If it is not inside, what you would do, and so on. Later on, at the end of the course, we will put all the learnings that we learned together in examples. That time, all these commands will be used. Number list. So I got a long list of numbers here. Okay, so I'm printing the class marks here. Let me just comment out all these items to show you, and then I'll show it to you one by one. So I'm here, I'm printing out the class marks. All the marks are printed. Okay, all the marks are printed here. Fine. The first part here is, can I do a summary? Yes, you can do a summary. Summary means what? You can do a total of all the marks automatically. You can find out how many items inside the list by using length. You can calculate average by dividing one by another. Total divide by how many items will give you average. So you can do these kind of operations for list in a very short period of time. Run it. So you can see total is 1445. Count is 25. So average is 57.8. 1445 divided by 25. 57.8. Can I get the highest mark? Can I get the lowest mark? Sure can. Highest is maximum, lowest is minimum. Run it. Highest mark in the list was 94, lowest was 15. So you can check it through manually by eyeball. Highest is 94 and lowest is 15. So automatically you can find out. Can it arrange from the lowest mark to the highest mark? Can, possible. That is dot SORT. SORT meant for sorting. Run it. So you can see from lowest mark to highest mark in order. So list may have duplicate value. No worries on it. List can have duplicate value. No problem. There could be two students scoring the same mark. Yeah. Can I reverse the order? Yes, reversing order possible. Reversing means what? You wanted to get from highest to lowest. Let's correct the typo there. Highest to lowest also possible. Run it. So you can see highest to lowest from 94 to 50. So all these things works with numbers. They may work with alphabet also, like sorting and all work with alphabet. But of course, total, length, average, maximum, minimum will work only with numbers. So that's why I show you with a number example. Okay. You have a string here. I want to convert this string to a list. So let's take a look at it first. I comment out this section first. So this is a message here. Today I'm learning a lot. Then I prepare a word list. Message.split in the empty space. So when I am cutting on an empty space, it is something like I use a scissor to cut here, cut here, cut here, cut here, cut here. So when I cut, what I will get a list of words. Run it. You can see here, today I am learning a lot. 6 words. So my cutting position is an empty space. So split into words at the space character. So that's the example for this one. So I'm also using another example here to show you. Okay. Really slowly one by one. I got a by list here. This by list has got no empty space but got a comma. Can I cut at the comma? Can. I can cut at the comma. Run it. You can see apple, milk, egg. So it become 3 words. Apple, milk, egg. Apple, milk, egg. Can I sort it? Is the alphabetical list. I want to try and check whether I can sort it. Run it. So you can see apple, egg, milk. Instead of milk, egg, it become egg, milk. So it's possible to sort it also. Right, sorting also possible. So splitting is very useful, especially in later when you learn. After this course, I am planning for data analytics courses. On those things, when you got a message, you want to split it, you want to put it inside the list, then want to count for keywords and so on. Is it possible? Possible. You can look for keywords. And you want to know whether the message is happy message or sad message, or customer got frustrated, calling customer service and so on. So how do you find out? How do you separate the message? And so on is possible through that. You can do further analysis using that functions. Right. So the last one is slicing a list, similar to slicing a string. First thing, we got a message here. Okay, so let's comment out this particular part first. Run it first. We got a message. Today I'm learning a lot. We want to split. We want to print. And we also wanted to count how many words it has. It has got 6 words. 6 words numbered from 0 to 5. When you got 6 words, they are numbered from 0 to 5. Okay. Word list 1:4. 1:4, what does it print? It should print from 1 to 3. This is 1, 2, 3. 4 is not included. So you know the ending value is not included. 1:, no specification to the end, print from 1 all the way until end. I am learning a lot. That is 1:. :4 starts from the beginning until 4. Is 4 included? 4 isn't. So it is 0, 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. So slicing works the same way. Indices works the same way for integer as well as for list. So only thing need to remember, the ending value is not included. It stop one value before the ending value. Okay, that's all for string and list. Thank you. Enjoy your learning. I will see you in the next lesson.